5 free plays for Friday, July 11th. One of them will be on the series opener between the Cubs and Yankees. Big matchup there, obviously. Paul Skeens, elsewhere, he's an underdog tonight. Do we back him? The Dodgers are underdogs tonight. Do we back them? Plus, one Major League Baseball team finds itself in a tremendous situational advantage on Friday. And I've even got, get this, an NBA Summer League pick for you. How about that? For those of you new to the program, I am Bryan Power, WagerTalk's most profitable capper since May 24th, up 70.2 units. Number 2 in net profit now for all of 2025. Now, my best bet last night on the Nationals was a rare instance of a bad call. I own it, but still on a 53-32-1 all sports run at WagerTalk.com. My clients up a whopping 70.2 units during that time. Also, if you've been watching this show, the Power 5 this week, then you're doing well. 14-5 record with the free plays the last 4 days. So without further ado, let us get to the free selections for today. But first, a reminder, please go ahead, smash that like button whenever you do agree. We are going to start with the Cubs and Yankees, 7:05 Eastern from the Bronx. I am taking, as you can see, the Cubs team total over 3.5. Of course, yesterday here on the Power 5, I told you to bet the over in the game between the Mariners and Yankees. Someone in the comments section seemed to forget that a baseball game goes 9 innings, or in the case of last night, sometimes even longer. In case you missed it, the Yankees were being no-hit by Bryan Woo for 7 innings. At which point I was told by a commenter that my handicap for the game wasn't very good. Well, turns out the Yankees pulled off an improbable rally to win the game 6-5 in extras, so the over did hit. Great win for the Yankees. I just kid around with the comments, of course. Hey, it didn't look good, admittedly, but the Yankees did get the job done. But tonight, I think they're going to give up some runs. Specifically, Carlos Rodon, who got lit up by the Mets in his most recent start, gave up 7 runs, in fact, in just 5 innings of work in that start. The Cubs come in case you didn't know this, as the highest scoring team in all of baseball, 5.41 runs per game they're averaging. Not to mention, the Cubs are also the highest scoring road team as well, 5.45 runs per game outside of Wrigley. So bet them to go over their team total tonight. I know the 3.5 is a little juicy, but if you've been paying attention to this show for any length of time, you know I've had great success betting Cubs team totals over at this number. Next game on the docket, Royals hosting the Mets, 8:10 Eastern from Kauffman Stadium. What a situational edge the Royals find themselves in for this series opener. They had Thursday off. Meanwhile, the Mets played a doubleheader in Baltimore yesterday and lost both games. That drops the Metropolitans to just 20-27 on the road this season, 7 games below 500. Yeah, they've got Kodai Senga on the mound tonight. And yeah, the Royals often struggle to score runs at home. But KC has won 4 straight and 6 of 7 overall. Their starter for Friday, Michael Waka Waka Waka, 2.82 ERA at home. He's a lot better at home than he is on the road. And by the way, tonight will be Senga's first start since June 12th. Could be a little rusty. Those of you who know me well know that I typically like to fade pitchers making their return to the mound after a long stint on the IL. I would say if you're not fully sold on the Royals here, taking the plus 1.5 on the run line is an option. But the official play for the Power 5 is Royals money line. By the way, if you've been enjoying the Power 5 each and every day here on the Wager Talk YouTube channel, don't just smash that like button. Click subscribe as well. We are approaching 210,000 subscribers. Why do you want to click subscribe, you may be asking? Well, not only will you be instantly notified when this show drops every day, but there is a ton of other great sports betting content we offer here all throughout the day, each and every day on the YouTube channel, including getting you ready for the NFL season with predictions on win totals. So click subscribe now. Okay, back to the free plays. Pirates Twins, 8:10 Eastern from Target Field in Minnesota. Pirates are underdogs here, even with Paul Skeens on the mound. Of course, the Buccos are just 9-10 in Skeens' 19 starts this season, which is downright shameful when you think about it, because Skeens has a 1.94 ERA, a 0.92 ERA, a 2.37 FIP. Kind of rare that you get him as an underdog, however. It's only happened 4 times all season. The team has gone 2-2 in those 4 games for the record. I think at this price, you back Skeens and the Pirates tonight. Skeens has not allowed a run in back-to-back starts. Remember, guys, the Twins' offense can be pretty dormant at times as well. So I think Skeens dominates, and maybe he gets that elusive win on the season. I know that's been a big talking point, how he only has, 4 wins in 19 starts. I think he could be in line for a 5th this evening. All right, number 4, Dodgers-Giants, 10:15 Eastern. Dodgers have lost 6 games in a row. It's their longest losing skid since April 19th. They scored just 10 runs total in those 6 losses. Tonight, they're facing Logan Webb. He's been one of the best starting pitchers in all of baseball, not to mention the best starter on the Giants rotation, 2.62 ERA, 1.16 whip, 2.33 FIP for Webb. Well, guess what? We're going to back Dodger Blue here in the opener of what shapes up to be a critical last series before the All-Star break. I just don't think LA should be a dog here. Despite the 6-game losing streak, I still have them number 1 in my power rankings by a comfortable margin. So there you have it. That's 4 free Major League Baseball plays for Friday. Again, smash that like button. If you agree with them, comment down below with your thoughts. If you disagree, or if there's another game you want to mention, feel free to ask away. But we have something else for you here, a little special to round out the Power 5, and that is NBA Summer League out in Vegas. The Grizzlies taking on the Celtics, 4 p.m. Eastern. I know it's been a couple weeks, so let me remind you that I closed the NBA season on a ridiculous 12-1 playoff run. For the Summer League action today, or for the Summer League just in general, I think the Grizzlies are the team to watch here. I wouldn't be surprised if they win this thing. Jalen Wells, in particular, is the player to keep an eye on for the Grizz during this event. And for this afternoon, we're going to lay the 4 with the Grizz against what should be a less interested Celtics team. All right, how about some recap here of the Power 5? We do have these nice new graphics this week, so let's put them to use again. Number 1, Cubs team total over 3.5 against the Yankees. Number 2, Royals plus 115 on the money line against the Mets. Great situational advantage there. Number 3, Pirates with Skeens on the mound. Take them as underdogs against the Twins. Number 4, like the Dodgers, rare time they're an underdog at the Giants. And then in the NBA Summer League, we like the Grizzlies laying 4 against the Celtics. One more time, last chance to comment down below with your thoughts on those plays. Let us know what you're betting on Friday as well. Always enjoy seeing that. Something else, just real quick here. I addressed this earlier in the week, but I'm going to reiterate it now as I see, speaking of the comment section, people continue to ask about it. The morning wager, unfortunately, is no more. Mark Zinno and I, still very good friends, but he has moved on. So for all of you who keep asking about the morning wager, if you missed me address it earlier in the week, the show it has gone away. We wish Mark, obviously, all the best. Could still be in contact with Mark. Like I said, he and I, great friends always. It was great working with him on that show. Very proud of it. And thank you to all of you who enjoy the show on a daily basis. You still got me, though, each and every day here on the Power 5. Again, WagerTalk's most profitable handicapper since May 24th. Clients up a whopping 70.2 units during that time. Now number 2 in net profit for the year. And I've got 2 MLB winners for Friday. Just $29. You can get them both for that price. But don't forget about that special offer I mentioned yesterday, our MLB mid-season special. WagerTalk just keeps rolling out these special offers for less than $3.50 per day. You can receive every Major League Baseball pick I release from now all the way through the World Series. That includes those rare 5% max bets. I think I'm going to have one on Saturday. Oh, by the way, it would be just my second of the Major League Baseball season. We won the first one back on July 1st with that A's team total over. I'm 13-5 with all max bets in 2025. They are rare. You had to wait a while for that first one, not as long for the second. So head on over to wt.buzz/BP. Click it down. Click that link down in the description below. Take advantage of the MLB midseason special. Less than $3.50 per day. Get you the rest of the Major League Baseball season. And if you just want to try out for today, we do have those 2 picks for just $29 as we look to bounce back from last night's loss. Best bet, but we got 2 for you here, so we should be able to make that up as we continue to roll. All right, then. That's going to do it for this edition of the Power 5. I really hope you enjoyed it. Smash that like button if you did. I will be back tomorrow. Until then, let's cash some tickets.